Today's storyboard trick is going to cover the difference between beatboards and production boards. We can define a beat as the most basic element of a story, like when you've got a character getting an important phone call or finding out Darth Vader's his father. A lot of novice board artists will just use one image to try to summarize part of a story. While sometimes this works, you have to be aware of whether or not the situation you're using it in is appropriate for that. A good time to use a single image is in a beat board. You see these a lot in commercial houses. Typically, you make beat boards early in production when you're first thinking through your story visually. These types of boards are also useful for pitching your story to executives who maybe don't have the time or interest to go over every last detail. But sometimes a situation will arise where you really do need to go into every last detail. In that case, you'll need to break down that beat board into a series of very specific actions. The boards you break it down into, they're called production boards. Some studios call them continuity boards, but they're basically the same thing. These are the final boards created before production starts. They're usually supervised by a director, and if you're animating, they're what your animators will be working from to develop their key poses. So, for that beat where the character's getting a phone call, your production boards might involve a phone ringing and then a hand coming into the frame, grabbing the receiver, picking up the phone, and so on and so forth. Both types of boards are essential for getting your production out of your head and onto your screens. Let us know if you find this helpful, and if any of you try this out, comment and show us what you got. This has been Storyboard Tricks. Now get out there, make some boards, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.